Okay guys, what's going on? Well, never mind. Anyway, up next we have, Gengar. Gengar is one of the best Pokemon in the game. It's always been OU, in my opinion, and it's never left OU. It's pretty good special attacker and pretty good speed. I would pick one up and use it on my team if I could. Well, actually, I would, but, I guess use it, yeah. I recommend this a whole lot. Glasgow. Glasgow is, I don't really say is that defense, speed, and attack. It's pretty good in a Sandstorm. It has the ability Poison Heal. I'd put, a Poison Orb on it, so that way it gains HP, 1/8 of your HP. So I guess that's alright. If you really want one, go ahead. Okay, next we have Gorebyss. Gorebyss, it's pretty good. Most people will use it as a Cell Smash, baton passer. So that's what I'd use it to into a weak Pokemon. Baton pass to a weak Pokemon, and then you can probably sweep on in there. So now we have Gyarados. Gyarados is pretty good. It has good attack, good special defense, and pretty good speed. It has the Moxie boost, which is awesome. Good with Dragon Dance and a Waterfall with Thrash if it can learn it. Then go ahead and get it. This thing is a total boss, either way. Alright, Haxorus is possibly one of the best dragon types in the game. Has an attack of almost 150, which could go up to 432. Defense is alright, and speed is alright. Get Dragon Dance on this thing, and make sure it has good speed, and you'll sweep almost everyone's team. Heatran. Heatran is pretty good, actually. This is one of the 4th gen's best Pokemon ever. So I'd pick one up, put a balloon on it so it wouldn't get hit by ground type. Pretty good special attacks, special defense, and regular defense. So I guess pick one up and use one. Hippowdon. Hippowdon is, to me it's like a weaker Tyranitar, basically. It's basically a Staller, in my opinion, with great attack and great defense. So if you're looking for an attacker and a defensor, this would be one of those people, or one of those Pokemon. Hydreigon. Hydreigon is one of those Pokemon that are really overpowered. Has good stats all around, and yeah. So anyway, I'd pick one up if you ask me. It has Levitate. So yeah, pick one up if you really want one. Infernape. Infernape is pretty good. Basically, the probably brother from another mother, Blaziken, of the fire type family. It has good attack and special attack, and pretty good speed, and with the Dream ability, Iron Fist, and Life Orb. Go ahead and get it. I really like this thing on a team, and I'm pretty sure if you have one, you. Jellicent. Jellicent is like another Tentacool. Tentacool, in my opinion. It's really good. It has some special defense and special attack. Its speed, attack, and defense is not really that great, but if you can get around that, it's a pretty good Pokemon, and I do recommend sort of getting one up. Now this is Jirachi. Jirachi is basically a wish Pokemon. It's like another version of Mew, and I think it was another legendary Pokemon that had all even stats. It's pretty good. Go ahead and pick one up. It has a good ability too, so why not go ahead and pick one up. Next we have Landorus. Landorus is pretty good. It has pretty good attack and special attack and pretty good speed. But if it gets outspeed by a water or an ice type, you're pretty much gonna get yourself killed over this thing. Whenever you have this thing out, because it has 4-time weakness plus same type attack bonus if it is the same type. So you're pretty much going to lose if you have a weakness to the Lapras. Lapras is pretty good. It can learn Dragon Dance, which is not really that bad of a setup move. Has pretty good HP, has some pretty good moves. And it's got all around stats. So if you want to pick one up and if you really like it, pick one up. I mean, this thing's not that good and it's not that bad. Okay, Latias is pretty good. That's a Dragon Psychic type. It has pretty good speed, special defense, and special attack. And then it has some pretty good moves too. So if you really want one, you know, if you like using Latios, then this is probably your girl. Yes, it is a girl. Latios. Latios is pretty amazing, actually. I would definitely put this on a team. Has some pretty good special attack and special defense and speed. So if you want one that can sweep like 3 members of a team, go ahead and pick this. Lucario. Lucario's a mixed attacker. Everyone uses it as an attacker, but a special attack is not that. It's really good actually. Just teaches some special moves, and it's got great speed. So if you really want one, go ahead and get one up, and I recommend this completely. Anyway, we have Machamp here. Machamp, it's all defense, special defense, and attack. No guard is pretty good with Dynamic Punch and everything else, so I would recommend this too. So go ahead and pick one up. Next we have Magnemite. Magnemite isn't really that great of a Pokemon. All I can really do is recycle during a sandstorm, so it's basically like another Aeon. So I would never get this up. Magnezone. Magnezone is pretty good. Good defense and good special attack and special defense. Its attack and speed aren't really the best. So when you get down its 4-time weakness to ground, then go ahead and pick one up. This is actually pretty unique Pokemon to have. Mamoswine. Mamoswine is actually pretty good. It has pretty good attack and pretty good speed and defense. And it has Ice Shard, which is a primary move, making it go first. It's a physical attacker, really. And that's all I have to say. It's pretty average. If you really want one, then go ahead and get one. Next we have Machamp. Machamp's not that really great of a Pokemon. Pure Power doubles its attack. Pretty good, making it 120. There's like 2 more fighting psychic types out there. I'd rather choose the other one over this. But with Pure Power, it's actually pretty good. If you really want one, then probably go ahead and get one. Mellowit, it's really a special attacker and has a special defensive wall. My bad. Well, not really, but for a normal psychic type, it's pretty below average. But if you want one, go ahead and get one. It's not that bad, not that great. I'd choose Alakazam and Azelf any day, so choose those over this. But if you want one, go ahead and get this one. Metagross. Metagross is a defensive wall and pretty much an attacker. It's really good. It has some interesting moves and interesting ability. If you want a steel type and a psychic type, this is your guy. Mishao, or whatever it's called, it's not really that good. I prefer Machamp over this, and even Coquelander probably. So it has pretty good speed and attack and special attack. If you want one, go ahead and get one. It's not that bad, actually. Nidoking. Nidoking is poison ground type. It's not really that good. It just has a good attack. It has some pretty good moves too. So if you really want one, and with Poison Pin on physical moves, it could poison them. It doesn't have that good of a move coverage, so I probably would pass. But if you want it, go ahead and get it. Ninetales. Ninetales, it's just special defense and speed. If you really want one, go ahead and get one. It learns a lot of interesting moves. I think Arcanine is better, but if you want Status Inflictor, go ahead and get this one. This one's pretty cool to have. Politoed. Politoed is pretty good. It's like Poliwhirl, except it has special attack and special defense. Not really that good, except for Drizzle. That's pretty good, unique, and it can learn a bunch of moves too. So why not go ahead and get this one if you can't find a better water type to use. Porygon 2. Porygon 2, everyone uses it as a Staller slash special attacker. It's really good. I would prefer Porygon Z over this, but if you really want it, go ahead and get it. I guess that's pretty. Alright, next we have is Quagsire. Quagsire, it's pretty good. Has some good attack, a lot of HP, some good abilities, and it has a very unique move pool. If you really want one, go ahead and get it. It's not really that bad of a Pokemon for a water and ground type. Reuniclus. Reuniclus, not that. It's really good. It's like the 5th generation Alakazam, except slow. I use it as a Staller since it has a lot of HP and a lot of special attack. But if you can't find a psychic type better than this one, then go ahead and get it. It is really good, and you will be rewarded if you use it correctly. And Rotom. Rotom doesn't have that many weaknesses actually, since it has Levitate, which is immune to ground type moves unless you use Smackdown. It has pretty good attack and special attack, and yeah. So yeah, if you really want this thing, I will recommend it anytime. It's not that good of a speed, but it has pretty good defense and special defense and special attack. So Sableye, it's not that good. All it has is Prankster, and that's about it. Nothing else. Salamence. Salamence is like Rayquaza slash Rayquaza's brother. It's really good with Moxie now. It's just an overpowered boss. And if you need a Dragon Flying type, this is one of the best ones in the game you'll ever meet. It's really powerful, really fast, and has good special. It has alright special attack and defense and special defense. Sawsbuck. Sawsbuck, it's just a regular ground type. It reminds me a lot like Heracross, so if you really like Heracross, this is probably one of those guys. It's really fast and has good attack, so why not? Scizor is not really that good. I recommend it as Choice Banded slash Life Orb, Bullet Punch, and that's pretty much it. Scrafty. Scrafty is like the fighting dark type Gyarados. So if you're wanting a dark and fighting type, this is one of the best ones. It's probably the only one, but I still could recommend this though. Superior. Superior, it's pretty good. Give it that its ability, and give it Choice Specs and spam Leaf Storm, and you'll sweep every team. Besides Heatran, that's pretty hard to get by. Sharpedo. Sharpedo, it's alright. It has pretty good attack, special attack, and speed. It's only good for speed boost and attacking. If you really want a dark and water type, go ahead and get this one. It's really good, and I like it. This Pokemon, it's not really that good. It's only good for Magic Guard, Burn, and I'm thinking of Trick. I don't know, but either way, it's good. Skarmory, it's alright, I guess. It's really defensive. It can also throw out spikes and whirlwind, so you get tossed out and tucked back in and get hurt by the spikes. Other than that, it's not really that great.